Hey everyone. So today I wanted to talk about talking your way into position. It's snowing outside here today, but the sun is shining and it feels so good to just be outside again. It's been a while since I've been in my own backyard. So what I want to talk about is talking yourself into position. There's a lot of rooms that your hard work will eventually get you into. And it's very, very difficult to gauge your success without putting yourself out there to potentially earn more. So, for example, as a general manager, which I am, it can be daunting to think, how do I, after a year or two, move up to district manager when my own company hasn't offered me that position, right? For someone who is a part of the change jobs for higher pay culture, you can understand how not being at a company for more than 4 or 5 years can affect your ability to be promoted to that higher echelon of competition. But for me, I don't see district manager as a level that is unattainable. In fact, I don't see it as a stepping block that most people can't achieve. If you have a level of intellect, a level of acumen, a level of knowledge that can be literally used in all aspects of your life, if you can communicate well, if you can train, if you can develop, if you can learn, you should be able to hone any skill, any job, any market, and utilize that to your advantage. You see, here's the thing. I just got off the phone today with a potential employer who, although had 17 years of experience as a upper tier manager, still needed a 9-month, I wouldn't say needed, but the company provided that person with a 9-month training course prior to fulfilling the role in which that person is in now. You see, no matter how smart, how educated, how experienced you are, there are going to be companies that say you need more experience within my field. Whether it's the gym and you are in car sales, you need to learn how to sell gym memberships rather than cars. It's all the same stuff, but because of that slight difference, they believe that you cannot sell gym memberships the same way you would sell cars. It's completely and utterly ridiculous. And honestly, it makes no sense. But it's the company's way of saying, we don't want to pay you as much as you're worth, and therefore we will try to pay you less by saying you don't have this specific criteria. You see, when I worked at Amazon, the simple fact that I had a bachelor's degree allowed me to get a job as an area manager. Not all of my management experience before. Was that helpful? Yes. And it did help me because I was able to speak to that during the interview process. But the simple fact that I was able to understand a skill, understand how to study, how to listen, how to be coachable, how to be trainable for a 4-year period, and then achieve a degree that says this person is teachable, should tell you all you need to know when it comes to an industry that employs hundreds of thousands of people, that yes, this person is capable of doing more as long as that person is trained on how to do it. Understanding that if I had received 9 months of training for whatever role, it doesn't matter what the role is, I promise you I would be at least average at best, but we don't shoot for average. No one shoots for, I hope no one shoots for average. But what I'm saying is I would be average at best. In real estate, in car sales, as a home lending advisor, I left the management industry to be a home lending advisor for Chase at one point. And when I tell you I made $12,000 more managing myself instead of managing a group of 28 to 35 people, who would believe that? A regular job in sales, I made $12,000 more managing myself than having to manage other people, their expectations, their wants, their needs. I clocked in every day for me, and I left there every day for me. Unbelievable, right? And so that's having that understanding. That's having the mindset of, you know what, I believe in myself. I understand what I'm capable of. That's not simply accepting that you are going to, make a certain amount of money or go in there. No, if you don't work, you will be unsuccessful. That salary position at Chase was significantly, I'm talking about $20,000+ less than what I was earning as a general manager. But with commissions, with my ability to put my foot forward and my ability to communicate with others, even with maybe 2 or 3 drops in a month, I was able to process 12 to 15 loans every single month and come out on top and come out earning a living that was worth living, all right? Earning a lifestyle that was worth living, right? And so when we talk about speaking yourself into a room, right now, I've applied for jobs that require a district manager, which is a step above GM, general manager. How do I prove that I'm a district manager without district manager experience? Well, the thing is, the only thing a district manager does that a general manager doesn't do is that a district manager will travel to different locations. And yes, there is a tax to that, right? You might not want to leave your location for another location. You might not want to constantly be traveling. You might want to clock in and clock out at the same place every single day. But instead, you are now tasked with going to this location, that location, that location. And although you might be great at doing many things, that simple task may cause you to say, you know what, this is not worth my time. This is not worth whatever the hell I want to be doing, right? And so with that being said, that's an experience that people may not want to bring you on board for if you have not experienced that before. But long story short is, as long as you can articulate that you are the right person for the job, regardless if someone has 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years of experience within the industry, I promise you, you will get into that position, you will get into that role, you will earn a living, and you will be successful, right? And so it's up to you to simply speak yourself into a room, understand all you need to know about a company before you hop on that phone, and then be the one who leads them into the direction of hiring you. Let them say, you know what, there's no one better for this job than you. And, I have an in-person interview tomorrow, and I will be speaking towards that. But for you, whether you want to be in management, whether you want to move up the ladder in sales, whether you want that corner office, everybody always talks about that corner office. Once you get there, then what? You got to keep your seat. You got to find new inspirations. You got to keep on pushing on, right? After district manager, then I'm trying to be a vice president. Why not? Why not? You need a CEO? Okay. Okay, why not? Why can't I be a CEO at 30? So again, what is the ceiling for you? Where are you trying to go? What are you trying to reach? Don't let people tell you what your timeline is. You tell them what timeline you're on, and then you get there. It's up to you to determine where the bus stops. So again, if you're focused, if you're driven, if you're ready, communicate that, learn what you need to learn, understand what you need to understand, and then articulate it to where people actually believe that what you're saying has value, is true, and will lead to success within their company. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.